Alright guys, this is Arash from Android Cowboy, and today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about Google Glass. So I've had this for about 2 weeks now, and so far I really like it. I think there's a lot of good things that Google Glass is going to be able to do, and especially for pictures and videos, it's really fantastic. I think I've taken it to a few friends' houses and parties, and it's really great at capturing lots of pictures and lots of videos, which you probably wouldn't do because the time to take out a camera and people posing, it really wouldn't happen. And special video, it's really nice to be able to take video and capture moments. I think, but today I want to tell you guys. So I think it has a lot of bright future for Glass. But today I do want to talk a little bit about what I think are some limitations, as this is a developer's app. So right now I have this hooked up to, as you can see, my voice is sort of triggering things. So I have this hooked up to Screencast so you guys can see what I have. So here's I want to show you guys. Here's an app like this is the Glass Fit app, kind of a cool concept by Noble Ackerson, who's brought basically exercise. And it's going to be probably a really big thing on Glass, have an exercise program. But I want to show you guys a little bit of what the problem with Google Glass is. So Google Glass, everything is a timeline based. You have cards. So these are some of the cards, as you can see. Some things that I have, weather and some stock and things like that. And those are things that are pinned. These are from my Google Now. If you go the other way from the home screen, it's basically a chronological order of what you have done. And so that kind of becomes problematic. For example, I ran this Glass Fit app a little while ago just to test it out. And I can show you now. As you can see, if I scroll back, it starts to show you every card that was associated with that app, which, as you can see, there was a lot of cards. And that's a little bit problematic because let's say, for example, I want to go back and look at a picture or video I took. And as you can see, I have to scroll through so many cards. And you can sort of try to go like that and go faster, but you sort of tend to miss it. So this is definitely one issue on Glass, is that I think this time card works for some things, but it doesn't. So it would be great if I could just, for example, if I want to look at my photos, it would be great if I could, in a sense, just click on this. Here I can do Google search, take a picture and that, but it should be that there should be some dedicated apps here as well. I should be able to go and say, okay, I want to look at my photos and it would just show me all my photos, or for example, videos, it would show me my videos. And it would be great to also add apps to this. So for example, if I want to run the Glass Fit app, I can run it. Now, I've obviously pinned it here. That's an option you have. So it's here, and so I can run it easily. But the problem is, again, I don't like the fact that you get all once you run the app, you get all the cards, basically on your timeline, and that really clutters things up. So it'd be nice if I could just run this app, get the cards, and those cards don't show up on my timeline. So I think there should be a way to have this option for developers to be able to have cards either show up in your timeline or not, and that would depend on the app. So I think Google needs to kind of work on this sort of interface, and I think the card interface works, but there also needs to be a different kind of interface where you can launch dedicated apps. So I think if you have a combination of dedicated apps along with the timeline cards, that could definitely work. Because it would be nice if there are some things that you just don't want on your timeline. Especially, like I said, like this is all chronological, so you can see this is really mucking up my timeline. And if I want to, I have to manually, delete each of them. I can delete a card, but to go through and manually delete each card is pretty problematic. But anyway, this is this is a beta product, and part of the reason that Google gave this to people is for us to try this out and find these things out. And so hopefully Google will hopefully take this feedback. But I think Glass really has a lot of potential. Again, pictures and videos is great, but I think certainly exercise programs, there's a lot of potential for that. But I think there needs to be some tweaking on the UI and the interface. And I think if on the developer side, if Google can make those a little bit more open for developers to be able to add things in different ways, I think it would start to shape up really well. So hopefully in the next couple of months, as Google releases an update each month, we'll start to get some of these incorporated in there. So that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Uh, Definitely subscribe to our channel. We'll have more glass videos coming up. And hit the thumbs up. All right.